Last time on Positively Dreadful, it was crunch time for the P-Warriors, face to face with Lizard-Nog's newest transformation. Seeing no alternative, Random Fan unleashed the forbidden technique. It didn't work.
Alright, idiots, I'm here to destroy planets and bear witness to the legendary Super-Stralian. And I ain't seen no Super-Stralian.
Damn it! I still haven't learned to transform without unleashing my evil side. I can't let anyone else die because I skipped out on training. Tick-tock, Ned Burns.
You're out of time! Bursting Kakua!
No! There's gotta be a better way to kill time. In 1990-whatever, Dragon Ball Z first aired on Australian TV, introducing us to Son Goku and friends as they grew stronger beyond reason, fighting battles that could end worlds and inspired countless arguments online. Kids today, they'll never understand what Goku and friends did for us. I mean, unless you show them. Against my better judgment, I'm going to assume that you already know a thing or two about the show because we're not going to talk about it today. There were movies. Lots of movies. And they are still making movies. Let's face it, sometimes you just want to see a fight. Oh look, another filler joke already. With a higher budget to ensure quality animation throughout the production. 1 point to you. Okay. I'm gonna do something bold and start at the beginning. To get things rolling, my good friend Garlic Jr. is going to help us set a few ground rules for these films. And as with all things Dragon Ball, they're wildly inconsistent and barely matter. First, we introduce a new villain taking varying inspiration from a previous antagonist. They may be joined by a set of momentarily useful henchmen. Piccolo will be summoned by the sound of Gohan's endangered cries. Each villain will be stronger than the one preceding it, saving fans valuable time throwing their opinions at each other later on. Krillin will try to help. Krillin will regret this. The events cannot fit into the actual timeline. If somehow there is somewhere for the movie to slide in, one small detail is required to ruin it. And finally, for half the film, Goku will be totally outmatched before he is suddenly able to win for some reason. And that's how you make a DBZ movie. Thanks again for doing this, Garlic. It's been great having you on the show.
My pleasure, really. It's been good catching up. Anytime you want to...
If you ask me, and it's my video, let's just assume you did, the first two movies are two of the best. It's great Dragon Ball, but maybe not quite Z. Oh no. That is a real forest fire! Guys, listen. You guys are awesome, all of you. You kick ass, but this doesn't have an ass to kick. You can't punch this away. Film 3 introduces us to Icarus, Gohan's dragon friend. I could talk at length about his inclusion in filler and the fandom's general response to him, but there's these guys called the Crusher Corps and they look a lot less incredibly boring.
There's the spot our tree will grow.
They just want to plant a tree, that doesn't sound so bad. Bit by bit the planet is blowing up. Why does this keep on happening to us? I thought you fixed it. How much duct tape do you really need?
A wicked tree called the Tree of Might has planted a seed and taken root on your planet.
You mean that one? This is still Saiyan Saga Goku, when the tree apparently needs Boost Saga Goku. It's cool though, fighting a tree sounds boring. Fighting these guys sounds awesome. Come on, Chaozu, mess them up! Back to the gym, little man.
I taste bone marrow.
It's well known that the other Z fighters pretty much exist to hold the line until Goku shows up. Not sure what the excuse is this time. Still, got a few minutes before Turtles joins in. Who's Turtles, you ask? I said, who's Turtles? You just cut to Goku. Oh. Now this is an interesting conundrum. This guy is one of the best movie villains, despite ruining the movie for me. Unlike some later entries, I can believe this guy has been out there trashing the solar system. He has presence and a plan. A good plan. He actually gets what he wants. Turtles has it all together. But why do you look like Goku? Don't you ignore me! Supposedly, he's here to answer the question, what if Goku hadn't been hit on the head and lost his Saiyan instincts? It's just the story doesn't do anything with that, so the simpler answer is... It's a shame because this is one of the only movies of the bunch that tries to actually be a movie. It's not in a rush to get where it's going, there's build-up. Maybe even too much. Hell, just the idea of this giant tree that sucks the life out of a planet to make food for gods is kinda scary. Which just goes to show you that fruit is good for you and bad for everything else.
Oh, he's not here.
Good. So that was Tree of Might. Up next we have... I think we can skip Lord Slug. So you know Frieza, Emperor of the Universe, Destroyer of the Saiyan race, a monster so powerful both physically and figuratively that his only remaining obstacle was eventually dying of old age. So like, he's got this bigger, tougher brother who's like, totally cooler. Do you ever think we're too harsh on Broly? Nevertheless, Frieza is dead, and so Cooler seeks to avenge his family by ruining Goku's camping trip. That is his contribution to the saga of Dragon Ball.
Remarkable. He's never trained harder, but he's so relaxed and confident about it. Beating Frieza changed him.
It's crazy, right? He's exactly the same except more. See, he's barely up for half the runtime. Same old Goku. Naturally, this leaves most of the hard work for Gohan, almost as though, ever so slowly, through struggle and circumstances, he's slowly developing into the story's true hero and, oh, now I'm sad. It's cool though, his dad's here to help. That's what I've always liked about you, Piccolo. No matter what, you're there for this kid when he needs you. You teach him the things he needs to know. Not like that deadbeat Goku. He's always missing for some reason. He doesn't even have a job. What could he possibly be doing all that time? What are you laughing at? You missed. It's not impressive.
Bet you 3 stars he kills all 3 of them.
You're on. For a guy who shows up halfway in, Piccolo's awesome in this. I bet he can get 4 for 4 at this rate. I was wrong. Guess that's your cue, Daddy Sanji.
This is Lord Cooler, the most illustrious fighter in the universe.
Over hither with this, Salsa! I can do that too! Too far, bring it back. Little more. Now,
Let us begin our final...
You're not even stronger than Frieza, are you? I mean, really, let's look at this. He's meant to be Frieza but cooler, but he only got an extra form in the first place to outdo his brother. Frieza has a Ginyu Force, so he has a Ginyu Force. Half a Ginyu Force. Half a crappy Ginyu Force. Are you even the big brother, or are you just the bigger brother? For all his talk, he only lasts 16 minutes in a straight fight. 16 seconds in Dragon Ball terms. You can destroy a planet, but you can't afford a decent throne? Oh, and he also straight up named himself Cooler? Niece! What does it say about his power level?
It says you suck.
And yet, this film doesn't. Which is faint praise, I know. The next film involved Cooler becoming a planet-eating cyborg so strong that they needed to bring in Vegeta just to lose to him. Surprisingly, most people don't like that one. Including me. Moving on. Ooh, now this one is something special. 3 more of Dr. Gero's nefarious androids show up and the good guys fight them. And that's the whole movie. Now there's a few standouts here. It's the first film to feature Trunks, so for the first time ever there's 3 Super Saiyans fighting all at once on screen. There's some action in the city in the Arctic in lieu of the usual desert, and Goku kind of gets a new attack. Leave to cool for 40 minutes and enjoy. Cooler 2 had the same problem, but that film at least had some unique ideas to do badly. This one has nothing to screw up. All it has is this. Even the villains aren't worth talking about. Outside of a few extra lines of the English dub, the title character is so one-note, it's actually kind of annoying. I was programmed to kill Goku! Yeehaw! As for his henchman, is that Chaozu? What the hell happened?
Push-ups!
Oh yeah, that usually does it.
Tien, I'm smashing!
Look, buddy, I've been where you are. Getting left behind hurts. I know, but can we please diffuse the tension, huh?
What did you say about Tien?
He's a valiant friend of mine! No!
Well, that was pointless. Up next is BoJack Unbound, right? Broly may be the most divisive character in all of Dragon Ball. In a series where being absurdly powerful is the norm, his whole character is being absurdly powerful, but more. For many, myself included, he is a symbol for everything that is wrong with the franchise. But his movie's pretty good though.
Could anyone possibly think this is good?
Surprisingly, yeah. You know how all the Saiyans are meant to be dead? Well, they're not, because this guy Paragus shows up to make Vegeta king of his planet.
Respect and authority? Who needs that garbage? Killing the legendary Super Saiyan? Sign me the hiffle up!
Trunks tags along because he's suspicious. Gohan tags along because I guess he was bored that day. Master Roshi tags along and I kinda wish he hadn't.
It's kinda like comic relief, except they forgot to be funny.
Kinda like you.
So, new planet, that's pretty cool. Closest thing we've gotten to that so far was New Namek in Cooler 2. And really, that was just Namek. It's here that they meet the man, the myth, the legend himself, Paragus' son, Broly.
And then I fight Broly.
Actually, when they meet him, he's perfectly harmless thanks to those doodads on his neck and arms. There's no need.
And then I fight Broly.
No, but the soldiers are mistreating the workers. Though I'd hardly call what Gohan and friends do to them a fight.
And then I fight Broly.
Still no. This whole thing is a plot to kill Vegeta with an incoming rogue planet. See, Paragus wants to kill Vegeta's dad, also Vegeta, but he's already dead. Revenge is a revenge, this'll have to do.
Then they fight Broly.
little bit, yeah. This is a good story. More than that, this is a story. Look at this, they're just talking. And it's not about Goku. I mean, it's still a Dragon Ball movie, but after sitting through 5 glorified fight scenes, this is like clean air in my breathing organs. We really are too harsh on. Hey guys! It's me! Goku! Kakarot! Okay, I think I get it now. Well, there's the legendary Super Saiyan. Unfortunately. Here's the big thing. In the show, even if someone is totally overpowered, there's usually some back and forth. Both sides get some good hits in. This isn't a fight. Broly is actually invincible. Piccolo makes a big entrance and contributes nothing. Goku gets up again! Makes no difference. Vegeta joins the bat- Oh, what a surprise.
Oh joy, I wonder if it'll work this time.
The main event should not be the worst part of the movie. In the end, Broly is only beaten because the film has run out of time. They managed to make all this movie with no idea how to actually end it. Look, here's an idea.
Hey, what?
I did it! Yeah! That, of course, brings us to a turning point in the series itself. This stuff happened. I don't like tournament arcs, but I do like this movie. One of the world's richest men holds what may be the world's largest fighting tournament for his son's birthday, promising him an appearance by real aliens. But then everything goes horribly wrong when the Z-Fighters sign up, making everyone else f***ing irrelevant. And then some real aliens show up. I mean, you asked for this, don't complain.
Poor Yamcha. I wonder what's wrong. He seems to have lost his drive.
Yeah, it's a lot sadder than it is funny at this point.
Kinda like you!
Babysitting's easy.
If you want to see Tien fight Trunks at full strength, this film is for you. If you want to see Gohan take the lead, you're in for a treat. If you want a villain who has anything at all to do with the story, well, I'm sure you can wait 40 minutes. The tournament progresses as normal, then halfway in, aliens. Super Chiaotzu 13 at least focused on the rejected androids. Bojack and friends just seem kind of lost. All we really know about them is that the Kai sealed them away, Goku set them free, and they like killing people.
That, and they have a girl. Shouldn't be a big deal, but it is. You... idiot!
So you're stuck for 1,000 years, this kid starts killing your guys. Oh, I know, kill more of your guys! Idiot! You actual incompetent idiot! Taking your shirt off is not a transformation! Goodbye! Well, here we are. Bio Broly. The return of Broly. The third Broly. Bio Broly is my favorite Broly movie. And before you ask, yes, including that one. One of the world's richest men isn't convinced Hercule really beat Cell and challenges him to beat his genetically engineered bio warriors. To prove he's legit, he has someone else do it for him. This goes exactly how you'd expect, until Broly. And you know, 13 films, 3 of them are Broly. I am just so sick of seeing that face. No, that's still a welcome change. This is considered by many people to be the bottom of the barrel, the worst and most irredeemably awful film in the series. I don't want to say I don't get it, but I don't get it. Look at this. That normal? You see that in Dragon Ball before? Come on, there's a man in a fishbowl. That's a pretty unique visual. That counts for something, right?
Well, that is something.
And note the lack of the G word so far. This franchise is constantly piling on more and more characters that it has no idea what to do with. If nothing else, Bio Broly tries. A little bit. Though I think the biggest reason people don't like this one is that Broly is reduced to a one-dimensional, brain-dead killing machine.
That is to say, he's exactly the same.
By the very lore of Dragon Ball film we established earlier, Broly is meant to be stronger than the previous villain. Except that he is the previous villain and he was killed for realsies by Gohan and Goten while they were having a G-word fever dream. Which funnily enough lends credence to this fury I have. See, in order to compensate for his overwhelming natural ki, Broly receives a reverse Zenkai boost, thereby becoming weaker when he reaches near death, instead of stronger in accordance to Saiyan biology. Furthermore, I don't even like Saiyans that much. Not once have I said, oh, I hope this new character
make any
is
sense to you?
Saiyan. That'd be refreshing. Give me whatever Bojack is, I'll take that. You know, I think we've got time for one more. You ever wonder what happens if you die in Dragon Ball? Well, if you're good, you don't. You get wished back and you live forever.
I demand your pardon.
But if you're bad, you drop by the check-in station where they prep you for the Home for Infinite Losers in a giant soul purifier. Which is filthy, by the way. You guys do have safety regulations, don't you?
No, why?
What a disaster! When the check-in station shuts down, there will be no barrier between dimensions. The dead will walk among the living, and the living among the dead.
It's beautiful! Our loved ones and idols walk the earth again! I haven't been this happy! Who invited you? So, Goten and Trunks fight Hitler. Wow, okay, cool, but if he's alive, shouldn't that mean...
Teach this son of a Saiyan a lesson!
Yes!
Yes! That was awesome! That was so good! That was it then, huh?
You mean the Ginyu Force, Dr. Gero, Zarbon, Mercenary Tau, Dr. Wheelo, the Galaxy Soldiers, Kakao, Dabura, all of my favorites are running around out there right now, and all we get is one punch while Goten and Trunks get to show up again and again and again?
Well done! Remember that one, Gohan!
I hope these two get together. And that bad things don't happen to them.
They actually try to use the Dragon Balls and wish this problem away. It doesn't work, but points for trying. Always. Points for trying. Seriously. But who's our actual villain then?
Janemba! It's very nice to meet you, Janemba. And what is it that you do?
Janemba!
Oh.
This guy is apparently the formation of pure concentrated evil. That's interesting. This adventure mostly takes place in Otherworld, which is, for the dead people, which can only mean one thing. Goku is back. So, rule 7 then.
Once you're 12 movies in, all the fights kind of just blend together, nothing really stands out. So if it's all the same, I might just take this opportunity to grab some snacks.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z.
One time I'm against Nazi punching, the one time!
Now, stop me if you've heard this one. An innocent creature wielding unimaginable power wreaks horrible destruction, unaware that their fun is hurting people until they meet a hero of Earth who makes a connection with them and shows them the way things should be.
Gonna cry like a baby!
You wanted him to fight you. He's fighting you. Don't get upset about it. Have you ever screamed for a full minute and then the other guy was still stronger than you? It's not fun. Well, how lucky for you then. By this point of the show, Vegeta's dead too. Pah! You're challenging me, the Prince of all Saiyans? What a waste of my time! I should strike you down just for daring! Here's an idea. If 2 Super Saiyans can't beat this guy, maybe 1 Super Saiyan can. Enter Fusion, the method by which 2 warriors can multiply their strength and energy into one body, either through a bizarre dance or a pair of godly earrings. Fusion! What's up? And right now, it's their only chance to beat Janemba within the film's runtime.
You're insane! I'm not posing like that!
Vegeta, you have to. Do it for Bulma.
I am not Goku or Vegeta. I am Gogeta. It's over, Janemba. I come for you.
I remember that going on a bit longer.
This is a lot like watching the show from next door with binoculars on high speed. You get the idea of how things go, and you get a lot of action, but you miss a lot as well. And there are officially licensed options for that. All the same, after all this time, and all these movies, I think my favourite might be Lord Slug.
I just think it's good. Didn't have a lot to say about it.
Is somebody going to make a wish or what?
Well, now that you mention it...
Kame! Kame! Ha! Okay, if this gets exactly 9,001 views, I'm calling that a good day. Thank you so much for watching. It would really help me out if you checked out my Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, maybe check out some of my other videos. You know the drill, I know the drill, but you know, you still have to say it. It's the way things are. Stay positive and good night.